Good afternoon, traders. It is Friday, March 20th, 2015. U.S. stock market is closed. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It's really not Friday afternoon. It's Sunday night, and I am experimenting with some new software that I want to use to give these videos a little more professional touch. If you've been watching these for a while, you know they're pretty rough quality. Uh, I, in addition to making a clear screen here for you to view, I'm also, as I work with this more, is going to get a green screen with my mug down here in the corner talking. I think that would look pretty cool. And just bear with me. I'm learning some new tricks here. Anyway, the Dow had a good move today, 168 points, but unfortunately I felt it's really running out of steam, and I say that because we were struggling to maintain our equity throughout the day. We started out in the morning with open trade equity in nearly $14,000. 45 minutes later, that was down to just over $7,000. We did close out $7,325, which is pretty decent, but we basically lost half of our equity in the first 45 minutes of the day, and that was while the Dow was going up. And whenever I see that kind of thing happen, what I assume is, there are profit takers and short sellers coming into the market, and this makes it very difficult for us. And then you notice this kind of gooseneck pattern at the end with a pretty good selling in the last 15 minutes. What that is telling me that this market is going to come down, possibly test this middle red line here before it can go higher. So I'm definitely calling the Dow down on Monday, but still, again, this is a bull market. I would like to see this come down, and we could maybe pick up some trades here and make some money. We are carrying a negative $2,000 over the weekend and going into Monday. I'll show you a few of the trades. We would have had a much better day, but we had one really bad stock today. This was in Prothena, and holy smokes, look at this chart here. This thing gapped up like you wouldn't believe. Up here, Prothena's up over 40%. And you've heard me say many times we buy gaps, and we bought this gap. But when it's this high, it is so tempting for some profit taking to come in, which is exactly what happened with Prothena. This looks like a very stable stock to me. I don't see this thing is going to fall out of bed on Monday, but regardless, this is such a huge jump that even with this pullback, we are holding about negative $5,000 in Prothena, and that really kind of hurt us for our open trade equity today. That was the bad stock, but we had some good ones too, and if we hadn't had some good ones, we would not have done as well as we had. This is KB Home, and keep it, look at this. We bought the gap here with KB Home, and that was a pretty substantial gap. It didn't turn around and fill the gap. In fact, it kept going, and we are holding over $2,000 in KB Home, so that looks really good. And then I will show you, my favorite market today was in WLB. That's Westmoreland Coal. And this has just been so great for us. 3 days ago, we bought this thing down here, and it came up here. We took over $4,000 out of Westmoreland Coal yesterday, and then it did pull back some after we got out of it, which is fine. It pops up this morning, and we get into it again, and then it just keeps going. And what I really like about this is that we really haven't missed out any here between where we got out and where we got in, and this whole move is worth about $6,000-7,000 in Westmoreland coal. Of course, we're not out of this last trade yet, but that really looks good. So all in all, we still made money today. It was just a little frustrating with the Dow making such a strong move today, and we really didn't make a huge move with our equity, but we did make some money. Anyway, that's the way it went. Pretty good Friday. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you on Monday.